This is BBC One for schools and colleges.
Now then, £1 5p times 6, that's 1.5 multiplied by 6. 6 5s are 30, put in ought, carry 3, 6 1s are 6, plus 3, 9, £9.
Hello, Grandad.
What got you up so early?
What time is it?
9:30. They say sleep makes you beautiful. Oh, God, there's done much for you.
Who wants to be beautiful? All I want to be is rich.
Yeah, some hope the way you're going. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, a lad of your age, depending on your mother to keep you.
She keeps you too.
Yeah, well, that's different. Here, talk about money. You owe me £9.
I what?
Yeah, I lent you £6 6 weeks ago, right?
Oh, yeah.
And you said you pay me back £1 a week plus interest.
Interest?
That's 5p. It was a gentleman's agreement.
Since when did we have any gentlemen round here?
You speak for yourself. You haven't paid me a brass farthing so far.
I haven't got any brass farthings.
You owe me £1 5p for 6 weeks, right?
If you say so.
That's £9.
£9? Hang about. £1 5p times 6. That's £1 times 6, that's £6. And 5p times 6, that's 30p. Put them together. £6.30. That's what I owe you.
You're wrong. I can prove it. Here. £1 5p times 6, £9, correct?
It can't be.
What's wrong with it?
I don't know, but something is.
Come on, pay up and look cheerful.
You'll be lucky.
Who's that? Queen?
Morning, Dad. Hello, Mike.
Shouldn't you be at work, Mum?
Yes, but something's come up. Something urgent.
Oh. Here, now you're here, how about a cup of tea?
Dad. As a matter of fact, I've been talking to Hetty. She's so good at giving advice.
Hetty been sticking her all in again?
Certainly not.
Well, what's happened?
I had a letter this morning from your Uncle Bert. You know your aunt is ill. Well, she's had to go into hospital for an operation.
Operation? Mary?
She'll be in there for several weeks. And the specialist says it may be 6 months before she's fit again.
6 months? What about the children?
That'll give Uncle Bert something to think about. Looking after that lot for 6 months.
Yeah.
Well, he can't. He's got his job to do. They need help.
I hope you find somebody.
He has. He wants me to go there right away.
You?
Dr. Birmingham?
What about your job at the factory?
I'll have to give it up, won't I?
Give it up? What will we live on?
You might think of getting a job yourself, Dad.
Me? Yeah, I mean, it's not that I'm afraid of going to work. It's just that, well, it's my heart. I mean, it's giving out in my old age.
What old age? You're not due to a pension for another 5 years.
What about you? Any time you took your nappies off and got buckled down?
Haven't I tried? Haven't I worn my feet out looking for work?
Not so as you'd notice.
Look, it's hard for youngsters these days, Dad.
Right, it's not my fault. It's the system. You can't fight the system.
Not lying flat on your back, you can't. No, Gwen, I won't allow it. I won't have you working your fingers to the bone for other people.
Other people? Mary's your own daughter.
Look, Mum, it's too much for you. Looking after Uncle Bert and the house and the kids.
Well, at least I won't have to go to work like I do now. It's not been much fun, you know, since your father died. Sewing dresses day in, day out, for a measly £12 for 10 dresses. And then coming back here and cooking and cleaning and...
You're quite right, Gwen. I've always said you work too hard.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, you should get more money for each dress, then you wouldn't have to work so long.
Right, then you'd have more time to look after us.
Well, thank you very much.
Well, look, let's work it out.
Yeah.
£12 for 10 dresses, right? How much is that for each dress?
Right, that's 12 divided by 10, that's,
£1.20, of course.
Of course, £1.20.
All right, well, suppose you got £12 for 8 dresses. What's that for each one?
Yeah, well, that's 12 divided by 8, hang on, 8 into 12 goes 1 and 4 over. Oh, got to add the decimal points. 8 into 4 won't go. Add the ought. Now then, 8 into 40 goes 5 times. There you are, £1, 5 pence.
It can't be. She's already getting 120 now.
Yeah, that's odd, isn't it? That's what comes of messing up money with decimals. Didn't have all this bobble when I was a lad.
They hadn't invented money then.
So what do you make it?
Well, 8 into 12 goes once with 4. Hang on. 8 into 12 goes...
Can't you two do a simple sum like that?
If it's all right for you, Mum, you're always working out money. Wages, shopping, bills.
Yes, and it's high time you did a bit of it yourselves. Anyway, it doesn't matter what I get paid if I give up the job.
If you go to Birmingham, what about us?
Bert says he'll put up with... he'll put you up as well.
I can't go to Birmingham. All my mates are here. Besides, Watford's still in the cup.
I hate to have to say this about my own son-in-law, but I will not live under the same roof as Bert Drummond.
Nor me, neither.
What's wrong with Bert?
He throws his weight about, that's what's wrong.
Do you know what he said to me the last time he came here? He said, if I want another cup of coffee, I should get up off my great fat
Dad.
and get it myself.
What, remember what he did to me? He kicked me right there.
Your feet were on the furniture as usual.
And do you know what he said about us down the pub? I know it's true, because Sid told me.
What did he call us?
He called us that pair of idle layabouts.
He didn't.
That's true as I sit in this chair.
God.
No, Gwen, I can't have it. I'm very fond of marrying the kids, but I can't put up with moving. Not with my sciatica the way it is now.
Same here.
Since when did you have sciatica?
Well, since when did you have it?
Well,
Have
if
you
want
two
to-
finished?
Yes, I have.
Hey?
Hey, hang about. It's your turn to clean the breakfast things.
Well, Mum's here today. She can do it.
But...
Yeah, well, I think I'll have a little stroll. The fresh air might be good for my health.
Dad, don't you understand?
Tell him you're very, very sorry, but you can't help him. Tell him I'm a...
£4.80. Shall I make it a fiver?
Yes, make it 5.
Oh, hi, Jim. Going down the disco tonight?
I think so. I'm sorry. It's £5.8.
Okay, but watch it next time. I'll be more careful.
5? No,
One 5.
Morning, Sid.
Hello, Sam. How's your liver today?
Liver? Oh, liver. Oh, well, that's a grumble. I don't know how you manage all this hard work at your age.
You should try it yourself sometime. Might cure a few of your ailments. You're talking about working. Bill's retiring.
Yes, I know.
We're thinking of buying him a clock. Just a few of his pals down the line, clubbing together. But you might like to chip in.
Yeah, I suppose I'll have to. How much?
Well, the clock's £8. If you come in, that'll be between 5 of us.
So it's 5 Sid to 8. 5 Sid to 8 goes once, 3 over, 0.0, 5 into 30, 6 times, 1.6. That's £1.06.
6 pence? Cool.
Do you want it now? It's £1, £2. Got any change?
10, 20, 30, 40.
Hey, hang about. 6 pence from a pound, that's 94 pence.
60 from a pound is 40, mate. That's all you're getting.
Hey, it can't be. That's a dead cheat, that is.
Would you mind paying the milkman for me, Etty? I'm nearly always out when he calls.
I'll see to it, love.
It's £3.6 a week. There's 4 weeks owing.
How much is that?
£3.6 times 4. 4 sixes are 24. 4 threes are 12. £12.24. Does mount up, doesn't it?
Now, you want to get on to the factory and explain to them. Oh, and you better phone Bert and let him know what time you'll be arriving.
Oh, Etty, I can't go and leave Dad and Mike.
Well, why not?
Well, they can't look after themselves.
Well, then it's high time they learned. This is the best thing that could have happened to them.
The best thing?
Well, look at Sam, growing old before his time. And why? Because you let him. And as for that boy, well, if he doesn't get a move on soon, what's he going to be like in a couple of years from now? A disaster area.
I suppose you're right.
If you're not here, they'll have to sort themselves out. And if they can't do it, they'll have to go to you and Bert. And he'll sort them out.
They did make me cross this morning, being so selfish. But I do love them.
I know. I can't think why. Now, look, don't worry. I'll see they don't come to no harm.
Will you, Etty?
That's a promise. In 6 months, you won't know 'em.
You won't be cruel?
Cruel? Me? Oh, gentle as a lamb, that's what I am. Now, get your hat and get going.
I'll just clear these.
Go on! Don't hesitate. It's now or never.
But, Etty...
Go on, Gwen.
All right.
Go on.
£7.60. 5, 6, 7, 50 and 10.60. Cheers, pal.
Here, how do you work this thing?
Press the buttons, of course.
Well, what's £1.05 multiplied by 6?
Just as you said. £1.05 multiplied by 6.
Oh, right. 1, 5.
Hey, that's 15 quid. You've missed a decimal point out.
Oh, yeah. Right. 1.5 times 6 equals 9. That's what my granddad made it. This thing's no good.
It's you that's no good. You put it in wrong.
How?
Look, give it here. £1.05 is 1.05.
0.05. Oh, like on the pump?
Yeah. You see, 5 pence is 0.05 of a pound.
Hey?
Suppose you had, let's say, £12.55.
Like this?
What's that written down?
Well, 12.55. Anyone knows that.
Change the 50p into tens and the 5p into pennies. Okay? How many tens have you got?
5. No, do you mean pounds or pence?
Pounds.
1.
So this says 1 10, 2 ones, 5 tenths.
Come again?
Tens. We're counting in pounds, remember? 10 of these make £1. So each one is a tenth of a pound. 5/10.
Oh, I get it. And there are 100 pence in a pound. So each one of those...
Is 1/100 of a pound. 5/100. 1 10, 2 units, 5/10, and 5/100.
Yeah, OK, but I only had £1.5.
1 pound and 5 pennies. The pound goes here, and the pennies go here. There aren't any 10p's.
I can see that.
Yeah, but if someone only saw the numbers, they might think we'd only written units and tenths. So we need a 0 to show where the 5 ought to be. No tenths.
1.05.
1.05 pounds.
That's dead easy. Now then, £1.5 pence, right? That is 1.05 times 6 equals 6.3. £6 3 pence? That's not right either.
That's not 3 pence. That's 30.
30? That's 3.
It's 0.3. 0.3 is 3/10. 3/10 of a pound. Hey, look here. 3 of these, 30 pence. Okay.
Well, why hasn't it got a note on the end?
Because a naught on the end wouldn't make any difference. You see, the calculator doesn't know you're doing money. It could be 6.3 gallons of petrol, 6.3 elephants, 6.
Elephants?
It's all the same to this thing. It just handles numbers. Only you know what the numbers stand for.
Pounds and pence?
No, just pounds. Look, remember when we had 1.05 pounds, 1 unit, no tenths, and 5/100?
Yeah, times 6. Well, now it says 6.3.
6 units and 3/10. £6 and 3/10 of a pound.
Oh, 30 pence.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like 30.
It looks like 3/10, and that's what it is. I suppose you could put a naught on the end if you like.
I will. £6.30. Now it looks like money.
But this just says 6.3. Hey, excuse me, customer.
£12 for 8 dresses. Right, 1, 2, divided by 8 equals 1.5 tenths of a pound. That's 5 10p's, that's 50 pence. Of course, £1.50.
Quinn? Where are you? Quinn? That's odd. Quinn, is that you?
Here, Grandad, I was right about what I owe you. £6.30.
How'd you make that out?
I'll show you. When you write down £1.5, you got to shove a note in, like this.
What for?
Well, to show it's 5 pence, not 50 pence. 5/100's, not 5/10.
Blimey.
Now, multiply by 6. £6.30. Got it?
I haven't got it yet, have I?
Yeah, but I haven't got it either. You'll have to wait.
Hey, that clock. Mike?
Yeah?
Here. What's £8 divided by 5?
Well, 5 into 8 goes once with 3 over, decimal point, 0. 5 into 30 goes 6.
There, £1 6p. I was right.
No, that's not 6 pence. That's 6/10 of a pound. 60 pence.
60?
Well, if you want to see it like pounds and pence, you've got to shove more noughts in, like this. Now do you see?
Ah, £1.60, so it is. Here, Sid wasn't cheating me after all. How come you know about all this?
You know me, brain of Britain. Yeah, where's dinner?
Now listen, Ellie, and your mother's not here either.
Not here? What's that? Mike and Dad?
Come on.
What is this? Dear Mike and Dad, I'm leaving for Birmingham this afternoon. I must go for the sake of Mary and the kids. I'm sorry you don't want to come with me, as it will mean you'll have to look after yourselves for a while. Look after ourselves?
Diabolical liberty.
If you change your minds, I'll send you the fare. I'm sure Bert will make you welcome.
I bet he will, like Count Dracula.
We can't go crawling to him.
Of course we can't. Anything else?
With all my love, Mum. Oh, look, there's a bit at the bottom.
Oh,
P.S. You'll have to work out how to pay for the food and rates and such like. I've left something in the caddy which'll help.
How much? 20 quid?
50, I hope.
It's for sharing half and half.
We'll see about that. A calculator. A ruddy calculator.